Okay, here's what will be the engine house. The steaming bay is inside the engine house, so the engine's up in the air on the inside, so you can work on it in there. And then it goes out onto the turntable. The turntable already works. It's not done. Needs rollers put on the end still. Needs a bunch more ballast put in there, but it already works. Caboose and a gun sitting on it. And then these tracks over here go to the car barn. Eventually the car barn gets extended, so all the cars fit inside over there. And so there's number 7 sitting out over the ash pit. So you come out of the yard area. Okay, here's Raven Junction. This is where the track to the going to the shop cuts off the main. And so still need a bunch of ballast. I've already put down 48 tons of ballast on this track, and I need another 24 tons right now. Needs to be ballasted again pretty much everywhere. And then a lot of dirt brought in on the sides to build up the roadbed. Still a lot of work train action to go on. Here's Leona. Leona is a Spanish for the female lion. We have a mountain lion that lives on the property down here. Not lives here, but it goes by here. I see big old footprints. Now we're out here in the bushes. Again, still need ballast. You can see some of the ties are not even, they're on the ballast, but they need more ballast around them. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz is my wife's maiden name. And right here's a little clearing. There's going to be a little depot right here. Just a 3-sided thing, you know, open wall facing the tracks, but it'll be like a little bus stop, but it'll be a depot. Keep going through the bushes. All this needs more ballast. Big roadbed built up on the sides. You can see some places like here I brought ballast back in, but it still needs more. And this is the lowest point of the railroad. The whole track's 3% grade everywhere. This is the lowest point down here by Quail Valley. It's 1,100-foot loop, and it climbs 17 feet. So if you do the math, it's pretty damn steep. But that makes the engine bark like a dirty dog. Okay, this spur right here, this goes to the loading ramp, but eventually there'll be a switch off of this, and this will be a siding right here. It's going to be Quail Valley siding. Actually, the siding's over here on the left. And there'll be a little depot here, a full-on depot that you can actually go inside and sit in there. It's just a little building, like 4x8 building, but a table and chairs inside, so you can go in there. And this is Quail Valley. The depot will be sitting right about here, and the depot's view will be looking out there. And then I got these 2 trailers right now. I'm getting rid of these 2. They're a little bit long. I'm getting some shorter ones, and that's going to be my model railroad inside. They'll be backed up away from the tracks more too. It won't be so right here. Again, still need ballast. This is Quail Creek Bridge out back here. Walkways on both sides. Then we're coming into Haglin. We go through the trees right here. Again, there'll be a little depot in here too, a 3-sided thing with the open wall to the tracks, where, you know, the bench will be inside. And you can sit here in the shade and wait for your train to come and pick you up. Got some coal in the coal bin I made right here. This is a driveway crossing, and it's just made out of tracks. Here's the water tank. And then this is Cache Creek Bridge. It's 130 feet long. Go out on here, and it starts out about a foot tall, and then it gets up to, I don't know, just under 4 feet out here. But if you look over here, there's the, what will be the back of the shop. The back of the engine house, I should say, would be right there past that end of the track. But this is Cache Creek right here. You can see the creek down below here. It comes right through there. Goes out that side. Keep going up here. Okay, it's still 3% grade. Once you come off the bridge, it's 3%. And right here at the end of these trees, once you're right here, this hits 4% and 5%. And then kind of back to 4. And then finally gets up to back to 3% right about here towards Summit. There are only little short sections of 4 and 5%, but it's enough to make you slip if you're not on it. Here's Summit. Like I said, 17 feet above the low spot down there. Here's the start of my tunnel I'm building. I only got one wall and a fake roof on it so far. You know, I'm building this as money permits. These are pieces of Trex on the side, so this is 12 feet long. Eventually the tunnel is 40 feet long. So as far as the money and the material, you got to go figure that out. I mean, everybody wants the tunnel finished, but it's doing it as money permits. So in the meantime, it's a structure, but you can see where these boards are. These are going to be eventually the cross members that are holding the tunnel up. And the tunnel ends right here. This will be the west portal, and the east portal is back there past my poppy. Little bridge here. This is Upper Cache Creek. There's my SP signal. The signal is going to be tied into the track. You'll have a green when you come over Summit. It'll go red once you're past it. When the engine passes the signal, it'll go red. Then eventually it'll go yellow behind the train and then go back out. I might make it do flashing yellow too. We'll see. Right here is going to be a siding, Bingham siding. And we'll have the siding at Bingham and the siding at Quail Valley on opposite sides of the railroad, so we can run the trains at each other and pass on the double tracks. And here's Bingham. Bingham's getting a depot too, same as Quail Valley. Not the same depot, but one that you can go inside with four walls, full on depot. My old tank car up on stilts, that's going to be a fake water tank, so you can get water when you're over here in the siding. And then we're coming back around. Right here it's got my whole railroad got all new rail and all new screws. I went to bigger screws, got all new rail, except I got shorted on the rail, and now I did get the rail now, so I got to replace just these straightaways, got to get new rail put in. But other than that, all the curves, all the rest of the railroad has brand new rail. And then we're back at Raven Junction, and this is Upper Quail Creek. Lower Quail Creek's down there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and too much fun. There's always something to do at the railroad.